Google dropped a bombshell. On February 17, 2025, they quietly unleashed a new policy. This policy allows advertisers to track users in a whole new way: fingerprinting. This move has sparked outrage among privacy advocates. So, what exactly is fingerprinting? In simple terms, it's like a digital fingerprint. Your computer, phone, and even your smart TV leave behind unique traces. This includes things like your browser version, operating system, and even the fonts you use. Fingerprinting collects these tiny details. It then combines them to create a unique profile. This profile can then be used to track your online activity. Think of it like a digital detective piecing together clues. Each piece of information might seem insignificant on its own, but together they paint a detailed picture of who you are and what you do online. And unlike cookies, which you can delete, fingerprints are much harder to erase. This makes it incredibly difficult to avoid being tracked. Google's sudden change of heart has raised eyebrows. Just a few years ago, they were singing a different tune. In 2019, they publicly denounced fingerprinting. They argued that it was unfair to users, who had little control over how their data was collected. Fast forward to 2025 and Google is now embracing the very technology they once condemned. What prompted this dramatic shift? Google claims they've found a way to use fingerprinting responsibly. They argue that their new approach prioritizes user privacy while still allowing for targeted advertising. But critics remain skeptical. They point out that Google has a history of prioritizing profits over privacy, and they worry that this new policy will open the floodgates for even more invasive tracking practices. The backlash against Google's new policy has been swift and fierce. Privacy advocates are up in arms, accusing Google of betraying user trust. Experts warn that fingerprinting could have far-reaching consequences for online privacy. Unlike cookies, which can be blocked or deleted, fingerprints are much harder to control. This means that users have fewer options for protecting their data. The UK's Information Commissioner's Office, ICO, has been particularly critical of Google's move. They called it irresponsible and accused the tech giant of prioritizing profit over people. The ICO had previously warned Google about the privacy risks associated with fingerprinting. Other privacy groups like the Electronic Frontier Foundation have also voiced their concerns. They argue that fingerprinting allows companies to collect sensitive data about users without their knowledge or consent. The fight for online privacy just got a whole lot harder.